Welcome to the I Can Relax podcast, where I describe visual scenes from around the world to calm your mind in stressful situations. I'm your host, Benjamin Boster, and in today's episode, we're going to visit an old friend for breakfast. Before we begin, take a moment to find a distraction-free space where you can get comfortable. This can be sitting or lying down. And if you would like, allow your eyes to gently close. Let's begin. The morning had begun like any other ordinary winter day. Except, for the whole trek across a mountain through knee-deep snow to visit a friend part. If someone had told us last week you'd be doing this, you probably would have laughed it off and gone back to your hot cocoa. Yet here you are, each step crunching beneath your snowshoes as if the snow itself wants to make sure everyone knows you're out here. Looking like some kind of adventurer from a slightly less glamorous story. The pines loom around you, branches bending under heavy snow, like they're collectively sighing about the burden of winter. The storm last night did its best to dress the forest in white. Everything looks pure, untouched, as if some unseen hand had decided today was a good day to polish the world until it shined. A bit of sparkle here and there, just enough to make you believe for a moment that magic might be real. Your breath clouds the air, a small puff that floats away before the wind can grab it. The sun rises behind you, casting that warm, golden light that makes you think everything is okay. Even though, let's face it, you're trudging through the woods just to have breakfast. Snow stretches out ahead, all the way to the dark line of trees in the distance. And somewhere beyond that, your friend. The one who convinced you this was a good idea. At least they promised pancakes. A soft thump catches your attention. Snow falls from a branch above, landing with a gentle thud. You keep walking, your snowshoes rhythmically crunching over the fresh snowfall. Movement catches your eye. A snow fox darts across the path, her white coat nearly blending into the backdrop. She pauses, glancing at you with that look. The look that says, "Really? Out here in this cold? Are you lost? You're just crazy." before she disappears into the underbrush. Off to do whatever important things foxes do in the morning. You chuckle to yourself. At least someone else is here, even if it's just a skeptical fox. You push on, the open meadows stretching out before you, untouched and vast. The breeze picks up, and a soft, almost magical sound reaches you. Wind chimes. You raise an eyebrow, amused. Of course, your friend left them out, adding a little charm to the winter landscape. The melody drifts across the snow, delicate and almost out of place. Like some ancient song that's not sure whether it wants to be heard. Then you catch it. The smell. Breakfast. Warm, inviting and promising. Eggs? Pancakes? Bacon? You're not sure, but whatever it is, your stomach takes note and rumbles in approval. It's amazing how hunger can make you feel like you're about to sit down to a royal feast. You quicken your steps, eager now. The house comes into view, a small, cozy A-frame cabin dressed in snow, like it's ready for a postcard photo shoot. Warm light spills from the window, a beacon of comfort against the cold. You knock, and without hesitation, you hear your friend shout, "Come in!" Their voice is bright, full of that unreasonably cheerful warmth that makes you think maybe this whole trip is worth it. You step inside. The door creaks softly as it swings shut behind you. The warmth is immediate, wrapping around you like an old familiar blanket. You take off your coat and gloves, shaking loose the snow that clings to them, and hang everything up. The rich scent of warm spices and freshly baked bread fills the air, and you take a deep breath, letting the comfort of it seep into your bones. Your friend turns from the stove, spatula in hand, smiling warmly, eyes crinkling with delight. They wear an apron that reads, "Breakfast Wizard." "Almost ready," they say, nodding toward the table. Already set with mismatched plates, steaming mugs, and a jar of homemade jam that seems to sparkle with the promise of sweetness. You sit down with a slight creak of the chair and fall into easy conversation. The kind that flows without thought, filled with laughter, small jokes, and stories half finished, because you both know how they end. Outside, the snow falls again, covering everything in a fresh layer. But here, inside, the world feels slowed down, wrapped up in warmth, friendship, and the scent of a good breakfast on a winter morning. And for now, that's enough. Thanks for joining me on this journey to visit an old friend for breakfast. Until next time.